Is this what I think it is? Those people, they were all...
He's sick. Sick and deranged.
Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
Still, if it's not fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you think Volron goes about controlling all of them?
They didn't look like they'd been threatened, but they didn't look like they understood anything either.
It could be something else, like a potion perhaps, but frankly I doubt it.
But that would mean they're following Volron out of choice? But why?
Nothing bolsters a despot's authority more than loyalty. Loyalty is advantageous for any ruler. For Volron, it means acolytes willing to give their lives for him. As for whether they did it willingly or not, I'd say they're merely puppets dancing to their master's tune.
But to the point where they'd give up their own life force? Is that even possible?
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I'd asked you to sacrifice yourself for some cause, would you have?
Dohalim.
My apologies. My words got away from me again.
No, you're absolutely right. The only difference being that you never demanded such a thing. You wouldn't.
All lords are masters in the art of manipulating their subjects' hearts. Whether they use fear, torture, or various other methods, the outcome is the same.
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a resistance force in this place. Shionne!
Wait! Something's not right.
Everyone. They're gone. And I'm... all alone. It's dark. Please help me.
Shionne,
It's so dark. Everyone.
we came to save you. It's okay now.
And I'm... all alone. It's dark. Please help me. No.
Shionne?
Lies.
Thorns! This situation just got prickly!
There is immense dark astral energy here. Far too potent to be the work of a single individual. It's possible Volron's manipulating her, but we cannot tell from this far away. We need to be much closer.
Only to do that, first we need to get rid of the thorns. So we fight fire with fire! Unless you have a better idea. Dance in the wind! Alone. I'm all alone.
Shionne!
I can't die. But I also can't live.
Shionne! Shionne! We're coming for you! Won't let you down this time. Ah! It's pain I feel. It's nothing compared to what you're going through. I won't let you go again. I can take whatever you give me. So please, open your eyes. Shionne!
Air
Ready?
Let
Demon
her
Fang!
dance in the wind!
Eternal devastation! Eat dirt!
Swallow dance! The stockpile!
Eternal devastation! Demon Fang! Blow away!
Take
Raging Flash! Demon Fang! Strike!
Raging cascade!
Take this!
Hurt!
Crush!
Shazam!
Talon Storm!
Freeze, Lancer!
I can carve through armor!
You get the gist.
Take it?
Air thrust!
Blow away!
The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up, Xion! Come back to us!
I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong.
Elfin!
She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this. It's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Xion. But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohalim. And so am I. Believe me when I say, you are not alone. So please, don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it. Xion.
Alvin!
How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
There is no more time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
Let's go. Volron is waiting.
Hey, Alphen?
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen. But after what happened because of me,
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
Hey now.
Is it just me, or are they...
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
We all express ourselves in different ways. Leave them be.
They should get a room.
Shion.
Thanks. I'll be okay. Let's go. We have to take Volron out.
Right.
Those things that came out of Shion are her thorns, right? She said they're made of dark astral energy.
She did. But those thorns are no astral art, and she cannot control them. Such immense astral energy, too. Just what are her thorns, really, I wonder? I suppose she might have an answer, but isn't yet ready to talk.
Shion.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No.
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh rending cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me. But my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Shion, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Shion's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacked the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Dahnan rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true Sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
Way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Shion? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone.
Shion.
You're okay now. You're safe, Shion. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you. Must be Volron's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
As far as Law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go!
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
Glory be to Volron! That's useless. They're brainwashed. Just like Danon puppets we dealt with outside.
Watch it!
Take this!
I never miss!
Here I come!
Searing flame!
Astral Crazy!
That's my cue!
Spear! Shut him down!
Eat this!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
I'll tear you ready and
You're mine!
Lightning orb!
Take this!
Just what I needed!
Stay away from my friend!
I'll bring you back from death to life! No more playing nice!
Demon Fang!
Radiant touch! Magic is amped! Dance in the wind! In here! None shall escape my judgment! Touch!
Demon
Where
Fang!
that came from!
Try harder! My turn!
Tempest!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
First
I
aid!
owe you one! Demon Fang!
Razor spear! Pierce evil! I'm all stocked up!
Ignite!
Puddle!
It's total devastation!
Raging cascade!
Demon Fang!
Sleep now!
Radiant Slash!
I'll be saving this one! Magic is amped!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
I'll be saving this one!
Demon Fang!
Searing flame! Refresh shield! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Hurricane!
Resuscitation! Not on my watch! Think again!
Demon
Lightning orb! More where that came from! Raging
Eternal
cascade!
devastation!
None shall escape my judgment! Think again!
I'm on it!
Magic attack! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Glacial spear! Dance in the wind!
True escape!
Deep now! Freeze land!
Demon Plague!
Maybe this way!
I'm just getting started!
Raging storm! More with
Demon
do it!
Plague! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow a victory as they come.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was one of the greatest virtues out there. Now I'm not so sure. Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Volron, you think they might learn to think independently again? Actually, no, never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about that after we finish the task at hand and defeat Volron.
As expected, Volron's elite guards are quite formidable. Their equipment and training far exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust us before we reach Volron.
A grandiose castle for a grandiose city. He really didn't cut any corners.
They're certainly akin to each other. And yet, I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's personality.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost, but more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message. One of domination and a thirst for total power. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the message he wanted to convey. Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two. Is it just me? Or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Xion. No further explanations needed.
Oh man, for real? Nice!
Is that true?
How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no, I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my Master Core.
Aha! So it is a Bond thing! Aw, you guys!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it, right?
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't describe it.
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
Glory to Volron!
Pierce evil!
Rip and tear! Burning slash!
Eagle assault! I'll smash you!
Vanquish the Revenant!
I'll tear you apart! Demon Plague!
Divine! Empowered vortex!
Demon Plague!
Eagle assault! I'll finish you here and now!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Don't get careless.
With such a huge area to search, where should we even begin?
I believe
So where is he?
there's no sign of him here, so I can only assume he's waiting for us in his throne room.
What's with all the fake suspense? Why doesn't he just come out and face us?
I'll say. It's not like he's had any problem doing that in the past.
This is all one big game to him. He's probably savoring every last moment.
Like a Zoogle toying with its food before the kill. No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
This is all just a ploy to weaken his prey, wearing us down before the final ambush. It's all too well orchestrated to be anything else.
Alvin?
I'm fine. Once we defeat Volron, the final Master Core will be ours. With that, we can create the Renis Alma and finally put an end to this whole nightmare.
Out of our way!
Glory to Volron! Demon Fang!
Raging cascade!
Can't get out of
In here!
Here I come!
Annihilation!
The current devastation!
Wind astral energy! I never miss!
Demon
Now!
Fang! Limbo!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I'll tear you
Reload! I'm out of
Here I
it!
come! Demon Fang!
Eat this!
Crush!
Healing circle!
I owe you one!
Divine!
Blow away! Raining Splash! Take this!
Vanquish darkness!
Talon Storm!
Freeze laser! Divine
The
strength!
enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
Inferno Punch!
Do it! No!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! I can feel my power growing!
Go no
Fang!
further! Annihilation! Flame of fury! Burning!
Now you see what I can do!
Freeze lancer! Seal!
Blow away! Megasonic Thrust!
Lightning! Energy!
Raining Thrust! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing art!
Demon Fang!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Here, my River Marksman handles it!
Raining Sl-
Raging cat!
Talon Hurricane!
Searing blast!
No!
Here I am! Photon! Lightning conveyor to the fray!
Raining Slash! Crush!
Mega Ray!
Demon Fang!
Power of water!
Inferno Punch!
Ready and ready! Where are you going? Here, let me help!
Eat this!
Megasonic Thrust!
Hold it together! It's do or die! I'm only getting started! Lightning condemned! Here, let me help! Thanks so much!
You're mine! Eternal
Here goes.
Devastation!
Go get lightning
Blow
condemned!
away.
On spear!
Raining Slash!
Freeze lancer!
Iron Cleaver!
Here's a shining supernova!
Blow away.
Malevolent!
Eternal Devastation!
Radiant steel! More for
I
the
have no
stockpile.
limits!
Lightning!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! This is the power of the Blazing Sword!
Is the path being pulled up like some kind of drawbridge?
I'm guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort. I suggest we search around and see what we uncover.
It'll take more than this to stop us!
Perhaps they were trying to exhaust us?
Right, here goes!
Take this! Eat this!
Healing
You're mine!
I really owe you one.
glacial spear.
Demon
Pierce
Fang!
evil. Thanks. Just what I
Blow
needed.
it! Crush!
Blow slice. Celestial hammer. Ice.
Take this!
Eat this!
You're
Searing
finished!
flame. Burn. Healing. Flame of steel. I'm ready. Dance in the wind.
Look at this!
Here's a healing stockpile. First aid.
You're finished!
Wind axe.
Blow
Healing
away!
beam. Light axe. Burn. Blah blah blah. Magic. In here. Let me
Eat
help.
this!
I can't heal you forever. Dance in the wind. In here.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the bubbling to me!
You escape!
Blow away! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Here's a healing item!
We did it!
Storm! Will this help? More where that came
Inferno
from!
punch!
Celestial!
Blow away!
Healing sword! Glacial spear! Here's evil!
Tectonic punch!
Gale force! Rage evil!
Hold nothing back!
Dance in the wind!
Blow away!
Air thrust!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Talon Storm!
None shall escape my judgment! Raging cascade!
I'm on it!
Ray!
I'll run you through!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Demon Fang!
Photon radiant
First
cascade!
strike! All
The
finished!
enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that! Freeze!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Hi, Hoodle!
Eat Demon Fang! Crush!
Tectonic punch!
Raining Flash! Blow away!
Into the shadow!
Raining now!
In here!
Demon Fang!
I'll be saving this one!
More
Glacial spear! That's my cue!
Shut him down! Raining Flash! The
Lightning
flame
orb!
inside me!
No,
Yours
no,
to be
no,
let
no,
free!
no, no. I'm on a roll!
I'm on it! Talon Hurricane! Watch this!
Demon Fang!
Radiant here! Radiant storm!
Strike! You're done!
Big
Flash!
This one
Demon
is
Fang!
Dance in the
Talon
wind!
Hurricane!
Air thrust! Photon dance in the wind! In here!
Raining Flash!
I'll be saving this one. With this, I can become even stronger.
Right, here goes!
Not on my watch!
Take this! Blow away!
That's freaking done!
That statue-wielding arc here! Let me help
Blow
you
away!
everything!
We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Too strong! All yours! Be my guest! Demon Fang!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
Blow away!
Wind! Energy!
Talon Hurricane!
Liquid dark! Will this help?
Inferno punch!
Blow away!
Eat this!
Raining
Healing circle!
Demon Fang! Crush!
I'll cover you! Here's the current
Here we go again!
Dance in the wind! I'm all
Blow away! Blow away! Watch it! Eternal devastation!
I never miss!
No, I won't give in.
Blow away! We did it!
Armor won't save you.
Dream it back!
Let me help!
Talon Hurricane!
Rip its
You're
head.
mine! Eternal devastation!
What is it? Hey,
I'm
you
looking
okay?
back! I can still do this! Demon Fang! Blow away! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'm on here.
Demon Fang!
Talon Hurricane!
I'm not done!
Mega Ray!
Next!
Back into the fray! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Photon dance in the wind! Handle this. Feel it! War for the stockpile!
Demon Fang!
Get toasty!
Bird strike.
Lightning! Target down! Captain by the power of water! Eat this! Burning!
Eagle Dawn. Shattering the pieces. Attack.
Blow away!
Running slide. Eat this.
Arctic waterfall! Feel! War for the stockpile!
Raining slap!
Tidal wave! Now! Ridwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
There's always room for improvement.
Damn, it's a trap! That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
Hey, Xion? Do you, you know,
What is it?
do you remember that conversation we had after Almadria, you know? If you hadn't given me that advice that day, I don't know if I'd be standing here talking with you. So, thanks.
Anytime, Rinwell.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Try harder!
That's enough.
Blow away! Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind!
Eagle
Eternal
assault.
devastation!
Watch it.
War for the stockpile! I'm out of ammo!
Demon Fang! I owe you one.
Lightning Thunderblade!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Blow away! Shut him down!
All yours, Kisara!
I'll bring you back from
No chance!
in here! I can't heal you forever! This one! Radiant here! In here!
Demon!
He's saving this one!
There.
Here goes! More with that! Hear me!
Here I come! Eternal devastation! Demon Fang!
Anything in armor is
Complicated! Fury! Burning strike!
Glacial spear.
Raining slap!
Dance in the wind!
Kisara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
Glacial spear!
Pierce evil.
Arctic waterfall! Freeze!
This should do it!
Air
Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Demon Fang! This one's all mine! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Glacial spear. Pierce
I'm
evil.
on a roll now.
Take this!
Eagle Blaster! More where that came from! Ice Prison!
Dragon Shell!
Downfall! Ready! Magna Ray! Crumble! Downfall!
Nice.
Escape my giant stockpile!
Here I come!
Ray!
Eternal devastation!
Radiant!
Demon Fang!
Now you see what I know.
Reload! Fred!
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
Let me help. First aid! Not in your dreams!
Glacial
Vaguely
Spear.
darkness evil!
Blow away!
I'm on it! Freeze
Radiant
laser!
Slash! Crush!
Divine healing! Now first aid!
I'm on flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Raging star! Healing circle!
Dragon Shell! Take this!
Hear me! Burning strike!
Here I come!
Piercing
It's
hook!
over! Burn in hell!
None shall escape my judgment! Purge malevolence!
Radiant Slash!
In here!
Blow away!
More for the stockpile!
Demon Fang!
Here's a healing art!
We did it!
Arch
Demon
Blade!
Fang!
really owe you one.
More where that came from!
Radiant Slash!
Thunderblade! I'm only getting what and weak!
Take this! Dragon Shell!
Spear!
I'll finish you here and now!
Thunderblazer!
Eagle's Eye!
You're mine!
None
Rising
shall escape
Wyvern!
my judgment!
Soaring Light Spear!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon Falcon!
Sleep now!
Soaring Light Spear!
We managed to pull through. It's on! No further!
I'm on it! Try harder! No chance! Stop!
I can shatter any steel!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Crush! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Eat this!
Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind!
Damn it!
Healing
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Blow away!
I'll be
Eternal devastation!
I never miss!
Demon
Now,
Fang!
get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Dance in the wind! Will this air thrust? Now for something special! Healing circle!
Take
Thank you
this!
so much!
Demon Fang!
Shield!
Thanks!
Raging cascade!
Demon Fang!
Annihilation!
Watch
Mega
this!
Ray!
Try harder!
Watch it!
My turn!
Magic!
Stardust!
Freeze Lancer!
Take this! You're finished!
Radiant Pierce!
Take this!
Talon Hurricane!
Here I come! Demon Fang!
Mega Ray! Wind Astro! Hurricane! Arctic Fireball!
Blow away! Ball! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! I can feel my power growing! Right, here goes!
Tear you apart! Raining storm! Annihilation!
Blow away! Burn! Blow away! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Talon Hurricane!
Crush!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
I'll be saving you! Here goes!
Demon Fang!
Downfall! Talon storm! More with that flame! Reload! I'm out of ammo!
Demon Fang!
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! In here! Here, let me help! More
Here
for
I
the
come!
first aid! Watch it! This!
Eternal devastation!
More with that here!
Blow away!
Razor Cyclone!
Raining
I'm all stuffed up! Annihilation! Lightning! Better!
Demon Fang!
Lightning!
Armor won't save you!
Demon Fang!
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
A comfortable win.
to breathe. Get in, get out.
Dragon Shell! Raging
I'm just getting started.
More where that came from!
Walk away! Raining Slash!
More for the side!
Eternal Devastation!
I'm only getting
Talon Hurricane! You're mine!
I'm just
Judgment! More for the
Demon
side!
Fang!
watch it.
Demon Fang!
Here's a lightning orb! More for Here, let me help!
Demon Fang!
Aid! Shining Supernova!
I'm on it.
Arcade Waterfall!
Eternal Devastation! Megasonic Thrust!
I'm on it.
Can't be stopped! Where
Cleaver!
that came from?
Dragon Shell!
Celestial Banner! Freeze Blast!
Eagle Assault.
Light Prison!
Eat this.
Talon Hurricane! Eternal Devastation!
Now I'm in the. Now you see what I can do.
Demon Leap! In an instant! Impact Block!
Let's refrain from losing.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
Oh man. I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Hurry to Volron!
Eagle Assault.
Strike! Demon Fang! I'm not
More where
done!
that came from!
I owe you one.
I'm on a roll! Celestial
Eternal
Banner!
Devastation! It's almost too strong!
Then I'll split it open.
Be my guest! Iron Cleaver!
Let me help.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help.
The enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that. Glacial Spear. Here's the evil.
Demon Fang!
Hurricane.
Inferno Punch! Try harder! Not a chance! We did it!
Healing Circle.
I'll finish you here and
Demon
now.
Fang!
Shattering the pieces.
Inferno Punch!
Annihilation. I'll heal you all.
Demon Fang!
I'm on it.
Eternal Devastation!
Thunderblade.
Inferno Punch.
Glacial Spear. Here's the evil. Photon Set. I'll
Demon
heal you
Fang!
all.
Demon Fang! Thanks!
Raging Cascade.
Here I come!
Field.
Raining Slash!
Watch this.
Soaring Light Spear!
Close one. Everyone, get back. It's too
We did
dangerous.
it!
Mega Ray. Back into the fray.
Tectonic Punch! Try harder! Demon Fang!
Do it.
Xion!
Get toasty.
Bird strike.
Radiant
Smash you.
Radiant
Roll now.
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar.
Here I come! It's over! Demon Fang!
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
You're so strong, Xion. Even after everything you've been through.
I wouldn't say I'm strong. I don't know what would have happened to me if I'd stayed alone.
I think you would have endured. As long as you remember you're never truly alone, that thought can get you through a lot. See? Even Hootle knows you're not alone.
I'm glad to have you in my corner, Hootle.
Get lost! Freeze Lancer! Shiny Supernova! Traveling! Arctic Healing Sphere! Not on my watch!
Watch it! Raining slash! Blow away!
Frickin' does it!
Here's a healing
Demon
arc!
Fang!
Wind
Let's go!
energy! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Mega energy! Radiant Spear! Photon Blast! Dance in the wind!
Leave the ensnaring. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shell! Glimmer! What's this?
Radiant Shark!
Demon Fang!
Let me help! First aid! Now!
Run well! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Lightning I'm all stopped up! Another blade! I'll heal you all!
You're mine! You're finished!
Healing circle!
Can't get out of this!
There! Radiant storm! Radiant
You're mine!
Searing
Blow
fire!
away!
Reload!
Internal
Cyclone!
devastation! No escape from Demon Fang!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Radiant flood! Watch and
Blow away! Internal devastation!
Lightning
Here!
water! Dance in the wind! Here!
Talon Storm!
Take this!
Extra power to the level!
Take on a roll now!
Take this!
Hear me!
Slash! Rising Wyvern!
I'll
Take
tear
it!
you apart!
Raging storm! More with that cannon! Razor cyclone! Celestial banner! Eagle
Rising Wyvern! Soaring
What's
Light
this?
Spear!
Searing
Here I
flame!
come!
Reload! Raging
Here I
storm!
come! Demon Fang!
Celestial banner!
Raining
Here's a healing
Demon
arc!
Fang! Demon Fang!
Spear! Here's Raging storm!
Take this!
Freeze Lancer! I'll heal you all!
Take this!
Puddle! Healing
Blow away!
arc!
I really owe
Raining
you.
Thanks! Try this!
Dance in the wind!
Infernal Torrent!
Inferno Punch!
Photon Raging cannon!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
Take this!
Lightning!
Blow away! Demon Fang!
Lightning orb! Burning
Infernal Flash! Blow away!
Here's a dragon shell!
Raining
Raging
Flare!
cascade!
I'm just
You're mine! Slash!
Water!
Infernal Torrent!
Lightning! Raging storm!
I'll run you! Here I come!
First aid!
Thanks! Here I come! Raining Flash!
Cascade!
Blow away!
Mega ray!
Blow away!
Here, let me help!
Megasonic Thrust! Burn!
In the wind! Sleep!
I'll tear you
Here I
apart!
come! It's over!
Glacial spear!
Raining-
Here's the evil!
Raining
Freeze
Slash!
Lancer!
Blow away!
Mega ray!
Raining Slash! Burn!
Lightning!
Raining
Raging I
Slash!
never miss!
Armor won't sink!
Blow away!
Don't leave! Take! Blow them away! That'll teach us for getting cocky.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? you sense one of your friends, Hootle? You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
There's certainly an abundance of water in this realm, isn't there?
Yeah, we won't have to worry about going hungry around here.
Is she saying she can get full off of just water?
Seriously, I'll fix you food while we're here. You don't have to worry.
Huh? Why are you two so concerned all of a sudden?
This shall suffice. Please, everyone.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Danon master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. As a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I'm looking forward to breakfast. Morning. Ready to head out? We've reached our destination. Stay sharp. We're going in.
No backing down!
Not in your dreams!
You're mine!
Raging storm! More with that hit!
Blow away!
I'll tear you apart!
Raining slap!
Glacial
Here I
spear!
come!
Dance in the
Eternal
wind!
devastation!
Air thrust!
Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! Raging cascade!
All yours! Demon Pact!
Glacial steel! Red evil!
Talon Hurricane!
Freeze lancer!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shout!
Blow away!
Roll now!
Raining slap!
More exciting! I'm only getting ready!
Demon Pact!
Here! I'm out of ammo!
Demon
I'm all
Pact!
stuffed up! Mega ray!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Curse!
Photon generation!
Shattering of pieces!
Eat
Attack
this!
time! Eat this!
Raining slap! Crush! Demon Pact!
Talon
Here you are!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Searing
Demon
flame!
Pact!
I'll tear you apart!
Take this! Demon Pact!
Inferno punch!
You're mine!
Eagle assault! Talon storm! Do it!
Glacial spear! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Barely a blip on our radar. By the way, I wanted to say sorry for attacking you when we first met.
Fret not. If nothing else, it made our encounter that much more lively.
I know, but I've been meaning to apologize for a while now anyway.
At this stage, I'd say it's all in the past. If anything, I consider you a capable and trustworthy ally.
I'm honored to hear you say that. I'll do my best to live up to it.
Little help!
You're mine!
Take this!
Go! I'm only getting
Here I come!
Swallow dance! Take this!
Whirlwind snap! I never miss!
Talon storm!
In here!
Raining slap!
Mega ray!
Do it! Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
The waters of creation! Magic is
Here I
into
come!
the shadows!
Damn it! I'm on it! too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Here I come! Strike! Eternal devastation! Blow away! Burn! Soaring light sphere! First strike! Time to let it rip! Demon Fang! Burn!
Chikara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Radiant light! Here!
I'm on it!
Supernova!
You're done! I'll finish you!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Demon Fang!
Swallow Dance!
Here! Gale Force! With this, I can become even stronger!
No backing down!
Here's evil!
Crush!
Here goes!
Demon Fang! Raining Slash! Not today!
It's weakened!
This ends now!
Glacial Spear!
Here's evil!
Demon Fang! Eternal devastation! Raining Take this! We did it!
Here's evil!
It was
Demon
Arc
Fang!
Field! Freeze Lancer! Gale Force! Raging Cascade!
Inferno Punch! Rising Wyvern!
Flame of Spirit! Burning Strike! Here's evil!
Watch this!
Soaring Light Spear!
Dance!
Take this! It's over!
Shining Supernova! Purge Malevolence!
That
Freeze Lancer! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
And thus our strength yet grows.
Your wit won't save you from me! Magna Ray! I'll heal you all!
Flying freaks!
What's your
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Try harder!
The enemy wields arts
In
too.
here! You'll soon see about that!
I'll smash you!
Raining Slash! Eternal devastation! Demon Fang! Burn! Blow away!
Lost my focus!
You're mine!
Strike!
I'll tear you apart!
Blow away! Raining Slash!
Divine Streak!
Here I come! Eat this! Eternal devastation! Blow away! Infernal Punch!
Let me help!
Remove!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Here's a healing art! Head
Solo
down!
dance!
Blow away!
Sweet now! Radiant Fire! Here's a healing art!
Demon
You shouldn't have messed with me! That spot! Go away!
Not done!
None
Blow
shall
away!
escape my judgment!
Strike!
Gale Force! Ray!
Ready? I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Vanquish darkness now!
Swallow dance!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Any injuries?
Hey, didn't we come through here earlier?
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know where we are anymore.
When everything around us looks the same, it's easy to get turned around.
Hi, Hoodle! There, go! I'm only getting started!
Raining
Now that's my watch! Magna Ray!
You're mine! Raining on it!
Will this help?
It got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! Thunder
All yours!
Flame!
Eternal devastation! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Thunder Field! Dance in the wind!
Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Damn it! It's too fast! Stand back! I'll trip it up! Raining Slash!
Now you see what I can do!
Take this!
Here goes! Dance in the wind!
Demon
In
Fang!
here! Healing circle!
This isn't looking good!
I really owe you one.
Here's
Blow away! Demon Fang! Take this!
Eat this!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll heal you all! The water
You're
is
mine!
Magic is Sam! Healing for tidal wave! Stay! Eagle assault!
Demon Fang!
Back into the
Shouldn't have
fray!
messed with me!
Raining Slash!
Raging
Crumble!
cascade!
Raining Slash! Burn!
It's over! I'll be saving this
Blow
one!
away!
Blow away!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Swallow
Demon
dance!
Fang!
I'm on a roll now!
The waters of
Take this!
Magic!
You're mine!
Rip and tear! Take this!
I'll heal you all!
Blow away! Eternal devastation!
Healing circle!
Here!
Another fist!
Thanks!
Fang blast!
Blow away!
Searing tempest! And that's my
Here I
will!
come!
Rage
I'm
is
on
not
it!
on my watch!
Tornado! Raining Slash! Eternal
None shall
devastation!
escape my judgment! Swirl!
I'm on it!
Blow away!
Hurricane!
Raining Slash!
Infernal
Blow
fire!
away!
Will!
Flare
Tornado! Raging
escape!
storm!
Burn!
Celestial hammer!
Prepare to be seized! Blow away!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Raining Slash!
Freeze
Try
laser!
this!
Raging storm!
Infernal torrent!
Celestial hammer!
Thanks!
Ice resistance! Glacial spear!
Demon
Pierce
Fang!
evil! Freeze lancer!
Raining Slash!
Hurricane! I can carve through armor!
Thunder field! Raging
Blow away!
cascade!
Eat this!
Raining Slash!
really owe you
Blow away!
Magic
You're
is
mine!
Eat this!
Speak now!
Hold nothing back! Take this!
Eat this!
Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Hands
Take
in the
this!
wind!
I'm on a roll
Field!
now!
Blow away!
Glacial king!
Raining
Here's the evil!
Slash!
Here goes! More where that came from! Gale force! If it's in the sky,
this!
it's mine!
To dust!
Dance to the wind!
Thrust!
Air thrust!
This one's all
Rage to
mine!
the wind! Reload! Field! Now shall escape my...
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
There's always room for improvement.
We seem to have come across...
No holding back!
Demon Fang!
This will be a piece of cake!
Burning to Volron! Eternal devastation!
Another fix! Wind astral energy! Where was that came from? Now! Demons descend!
Flashing Fang! Here I come! It's over!
Glacial
Ready! Take this!
Watch
this!
Glimmer Dragon! That's my cue!
What I can do!
Shut him down!
Dance in the wind! And a sweep now!
Demon Fang!
More for the back into the fray!
Right!
Raging Cascade!
Take this! Demon Fang!
Finish you here and
Blow
now!
away!
This one!
Raining
Blow away!
Eternal devastation!
Magna Ray! Raging
Take
Storm!
this!
More where that
You're
came
finished!
from! Celestial Hammer! I'm
Soaring
not
Blast!
my judgment!
Lightning Falcon! Burn! Here I come! It's over!
More for
Raining
the pile!
Talon!
Lightning Orb!
Demon
More
Fang!
where that came from! Here I go!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy? Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Wind
You're
astral
mine!
energy!
It's over!
Dance in the wind! Feel! Here's a healing arc! More for the side pile!
Crush! Megasonic Thrust!
Divine!
Megasonic!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! The enemy wields hearts too.
You'll soon see about that! Vanquish darkness!
Burn it out! Blow away! Raining Slash! Blow away! First strike! You're mine!
Air thrust! Magna Ray!
Demon
Jedi Aqua! Magna Ray!
Blow away!
Here, let me help you!
Demon Fang!
Demon
Fang! Demon Fang!
Photon Flash!
You're mine!
Healing
Take
Circle!
this!
That
Raining
armor won't save you!
Raging Storm!
Hurricane! Eternal devastation!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I need to be stronger.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
What is this place?
Look, over there! Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone!
Volron rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing?
Eat this!
Here I come! Rain slash!
Sleep now! Hear me!
Take
Flame of
this.
fury! I'll be
Aim for the weak spot!
I'll tear you apart!
Here's the evil!
Rain slash!
Shiny super
Here I come!
blaster!
Big blast!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well,
Healing
I'm here to
circle.
stop it.
I'll bring you
I owe
back
you
from
one.
Death's Abyss!
Demon Fang!
I've still got some fight left in me. Radiant Pierce! I'll heal you all! Dragon
Now escape!
Inferno!
Demon Fang!
I really owe you one.
Not a chance!
More of the stockpile!
I really owe you one.
Shiny hero!
Eternal devastation! Demon Fang!
An
astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Blow away!
Tempest Whirl!
Raining slash!
It's weakened! That came from?
This ends now! Blow away! Burn in hell!
Lightning condemned! Radiant Blade!
Blow away!
Hurricane!
It's
Armor
armor
won't save you!
Pierce!
Raining slash!
Healing!
Blow away! Here I come!
Glacial Spear! Raging
Blow
Cascade!
away! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help! First aid! Radiant Pierce! I'm out of ammo! I'm all stopped up!
Demon Fang!
I'm on it!
Flame! Reload! Raging Heal!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Healing Circle!
You're mine! Raining slash! Demon Fang!
Oh, you are gonna...
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
Blow away!
Resuscitate!
Eternal devastation!
There's something in the tower!
Hey! We didn't ask for a replacement!
It's over!
This
More
one's all
resistance!
ours!
I'm just getting started!
Mega Ray!
Ignite!
Annihilation! More resistance!
I'll tear you
Blow
apart!
away! Eternal devastation! Take this!
I'll finish you here and now!
Radiant Pierce! Healing! Deathful! Photon! Will this hit? Purge Malevolence!
Raining slash!
Healing Circle!
Demon Fang!
Thanks so
Demon
much!
Fang! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
I'm out of ammo! More for the stockpile! Healing Circle!
I owe you one!
Purge Malevolence!
Dragon Shell! Rip and
Sleep
tear!
now! More for the stockpile!
Now I'm in the...
Demon Fang! It's too much!
Thunder Field! Healing! More with that! From...
I owe you one!
Sleep now! I'll be saving this one! Here I go! Raging Storm! More with
Eternal
that!
devastation!
Here goes!
I owe you one!
Healing Circle! Thanks so much! Purge! They are not in your dreams! Reload! I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
Blow away!
Resuscitation! Seal! Will this help?
Demon Fang!
Stockpile! Healing Circle!
I owe you one! Raining slash! Thanks!
By the power of water! Annihilation! Radiant
Demon Fang!
Blood!
Demon Fang!
Raging
Demon Fang!
Cascade!
It's gone! Demon! Stay away from my friend!
Arcade
Demon
Blaster!
Fang!
I'm almost impressed!
High praise. Coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Any more of this and I'll burn out!
Thanks so much! Radiant
Demon Fang!
Anything in armor is all
Eternal
mine!
devastation!
Purge Malevolence!
My turn! Demon Fang!
Here's a healing art!
Demon Fang!
Talon
Blow away!
Eagle Fly!
Thunder Field!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Raining slash!
Here's a healing
Blow
art!
away! Ignite!
One Raging Cascade!
I can carve through armor!
Lightning!
Blow away! Come on!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
I'm on it!
That's one of the... taken care of.
Should make things easier at least.
There!
Hear me! Flame of Spirit! Burning Strike! Glacial Spear!
Wait!
Pierce evil!
Something's happening!
They fused together?
I'll bring you back from
Blow
death
away!
And became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
Here
Here I come! No escape! Crush!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! I never miss!
Raining
Where
Flash!
that came from!
Blow away!
Big waterfall!
Burn!
In
Demon
here!
Fang!
I'll heal you all!
Take this!
I'll be saving this one!
Demon Fang! I owe you one.
I'm on it! No more playing nice!
You'll pay for that!
Where that came from? Arch Steel!
I can't lose.
Lightning Orbs!
Demon Fang!
Raging Cascade!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
I'll heal you all! Shining
You're
Supernova!
mine!
Dance Healing Circle!
Blow away!
Field!
Rip and
I'll be
tear!
saving this one!
Raining
Freeze
Flash!
Blazer!
Now I'm in the groove!
Blow away!
Thunder Field!
Inferno
Send it
Punch!
to the
Here I come!
More with
I'm not
Everywhere!
done! Blow away! Raining Flash! Ignite!
To the wind! Radiant Light! Diamond Flame!
Raining
I'll
Flash!
be saving this one!
Blow away!
Inferno Punch!
Lunar Black Astral
You're mine!
Energy! More with Annihilation!
Take this! That's gonna... Strike!
I'll finish you here and
Raining
now!
Flash! Blow away!
More with
Raining
Annihilation!
Flash!
I'll smash you!
Sleep now! None shall
Raining
escape
Flash!
my judgment!
Blow away!
Where are you going?
Raining
Not
Flash!
on my watch!
Now I'm in
Blow
the
away!
groove!
Eternal devastation!
More where that came from! I'll heal you all! Lightning Condemned!
Demon Fang!
That is
This one's all mine! Demon Fang!
I'm just freaking done!
Demon Fang!
Let me help!
Demon Fang!
First aid!
Eat this!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
I'm on it.
Demon Fang! Demon
I'll
Fang!
heal you all!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Let you all down.
I'll
Demon
bring you
Fang!
down from death's abyss! Thunderblade!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Not done yet!
Demon Fang!
Raging Storm!
Eat this!
Flight!
Talon Hurricane!
Razor Cyclone! Here's a
Demon
healing
Fang!
arc! First aid!
That's the spot. Eat
Raging
this!
Storm!
None shall escape my judgment.
Rip and tear!
Ice Prison!
Ready and
Raining
waiting!
Flash!
Will this help?
You're mine!
Raging Storm!
Raining Flash! Ignite!
Talon Storm!
Healing Circle!
I owe you one! Blow away!
Here I go.
I'm only getting
I
started!
really owe you one.
Gemini Aqua!
Take this! No escape!
I'll finish you here and now!
Arctic Waterfall!
Eagle
Raining
Assault!
Flash!
Field! Having your dreams!
Eagle Dive!
Here I come!
Burning Strike!
Raining Flash!
Pierce Evil!
Blow away!
Shining Supernova!
Raining
Freeze
I'll
Flash!
finish you here and now! That frickin' does it!
Here I come! Try harder!
Field!
Strike!
Glacial Spear.
Raining Flash! Demon Fang!
See what
without
happened there as
pain.
you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Demon Fang!
I can carve through armor.
More with
I owe you.
from Dance in the Wind! Once and weak! Dance in the Wind!
There!
Air, I'll heal you all! Purge Malevolent Hurricane!
That's fine.
Demon Fang!
Mega Ray! Wind Astral Energy! Dance in the
Demon
Wind!
Fang!
Air!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Vanquish darkness! Here's a
Not
healing
done
arc!
yet.
First aid!
Demon Fang!
Divine Strength!
Demon Fang!
Searing Flame!
Demon Fang!
I'll heal you all! Raging Cascade!
Demon Fang!
Healing Circle! In here!
I really owe you one.
Demon Fang!
Glimmer Dragon!
Raining Flash!
Now I'm in the
Blow away!
groove.
Tidal Wave!
This
One's mine!
Eagle
Not on my
Dive!
watch!
Blow away!
Here,
Raining Flash!
do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shion?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
We don't know what else Volron's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Shion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Shion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself?
Yeah, she's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Shion said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her too. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Shion's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
So if Volron is the Lord of the Water Realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Shion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
This area is the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Volron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Volron! Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
A lonely, watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life of your body myself.
So all this, kidnapping Shion, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time?
I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you.
I've had it with your mad ramblings. I'm here to take you down, Volron, and free those you've enslaved!
Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
Demon Tread!
I'll be saving this one!
Free!
Here's a healing
Eagle Fly!
I could do without all pain.
Run you through! Sleep now! I'll be saving you
Take
one!
this. No.
In here!
Can't get here.
Now you'll
doing
take
work.
this one!
What's wrong?
Healing circle! Dragon shout! That's the spot!
Entertain me.
Lightning!
This is over.
I'm out of ammo!
Demon Fang!
Finish you here and now!
Demon Fang!
Watch and weep! Light
Iron
energy!
Cleaver!
Mega Ray! Lightning wall!
First
Light
strike!
astral energy! Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Fall.
Dragon Shot!
Demon
Fang!
Waterfall!
I'll run you through! Demon Fang! Die!
I'll be saving this one!
Enjoy.
Can't get Eagle
This is over.
Lightning is down!
Take this!
Thunder Blade! Mega Ray!
How about some of this?
Non-circular
take it away.
enchantment!
Now I'm in the
Lightning
groove!
is down! Thunder
Demon
Blade!
Fang!
I can do it all again! I'll heal astral energy!
Enjoy.
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Glacial Spear!
Here
I really owe you one.
Take this.
Blow away!
Die.
Talon Hurricane!
Just won't stay.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Demon Fang!
Lightning is down! Thunder Blade! Healing flame of fury! Burning strike!
Take this.
Try harder! Not a chance! Sonic
Air
Thrust!
thrust! Here's a healing
Take this. Is this it?
Dragon
Die.
Shell!
Lunar Blast!
Now! This! Did we get him?
Here, let me
He's
help.
open! Let's go! I owe you one.
Arch Shield!
Blow away!
Where are you going?
Blow away! I'll smash you! Blow away!
Spear!
Inferno Punch!
Here's a healing art! First
Bring it!
aid!
I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more. Is that it?
Mega Ray! Annihilation!
Now I'm in the groove!
Mega Ray!
Demon Fang!
What's he planning?
Now this
Too fast.
is
This looks
enjoyable.
bad. We've got to
trip
stop
it up.
him! Mega Ray! Lightning orb! Gemini Aqua! Purge Talon Hurricane! Waterfall! Seal!
Inferno Punch!
Die.
More Gemini Aqua!
Demon
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying just yet.
Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
Healing circle!
Talon
Dance
Hurricane!
in the wind! Radiant Pierce!
Things come to an
Over
end.
the stockpile!
Demon Fang!
Far enough.
Photon Stop! Mega Where did that came from? Power of water! Go get him!
Demon
Let me
Fang!
help! This one's mine!
Take
This
this.
is wrong!
Demon Fang!
Close flight!
Die.
Demon Fang!
Talon Hurricane!
Take this.
Take this!
Steering flash! Reload! I'm out of ammo! I'm all stuffed up! Dance in the wind! Radiant Steel!
Dragon Shell!
More for the
Die.
stockpile! Flame! Reload!
Take this.
Glacial Spear!
Lightning orb!
Die.
More with light!
Take this.
Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Take this!
Astral energy!
Take this!
Annihilation!
Freeze.
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Glacial Spear!
Here's evil!
I can carve through armor!
Demon Fang!
Down for!
Blow away!
Talon Hurricane!
You picked the wrong fight!
Thunder field!
Blow away!
Light dance in the
Blow
wind!
away!
This one's
An
mine!
astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Radiant light!
Radiant
Searing
flash!
flame!
Take this!
Talon Steel Force!
Take this.
Radiant Pierce!
Blow away!
Radiant Pierce! I'm out of ammo! I'm all stuffed
Take
up!
this.
Divine Streak!
Demon
I'll hit
Fang!
the wall!
Demon Fang!
Here's a healing art!
Demon Fang!
First
Far
aid!
enough.
Swallow dance!
I'll cover you!
Demon Fang!
Recover! Thunder field!
Eat this!
Here I go!
Here.
I'm only getting started! Lightning!
Take this.
Here, let me help! Lightning orbs! First aid!
Take this.
I'll bring you back from death to
Enjoy.
this! I'll bring you back from
Take
death to
this.
this!
Dragon
I'll bring you
Shell!
back from death to
I've
this!
let you all down.
Fool.
Here's a healing art!
Freeze.
First aid!
Here.
I'll fix you up!
Demon Fang!
I'll bring you
Demon
back from
Fang!
death to this!
Pathetic.
Resuscitation!
Take this.
Here, let me help!
Here.
First aid! Raging cascade! Hear me! Flame of fury! This one's mine! Arcane waterfall! Freeze
Swallow
laser!
dance!
Freeze laser! Air thrust! Here's a healing art! Photon flash! First
I
aid!
owe you one.
Take this. That's far enough.
Can't get out of this!
Ready?
Just like that.
Blow away!
Now this is enjoyable. Enjoy.
Demon Fang!
Talon Hurricane! Into the shadows! Back into the fray!
Freeze.
Demon Fang!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying just yet.
Healing Turtle! Radiant Pierce! No, it won't end like...
Stay away from my friend!
It's over.
Demon Fang!
Light ass! I can't heal you forever! It's over! Pierce!
Take this.
Here, let me help!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Take this.
Swallow dance!
Radiant
How about
Pierce!
some of this?
Confiscated! I'm out of ammo!
Weapon tear!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Blew away!
Healing circle!
Die.
Try
Raging
harder!
cascade!
My turn! I'm on!
Back into the
Radiant
Take
Flash!
this.
Get it!
Die.
Try harder!
Down
My turn!
Take
Try
this.
harder! My turn!
Die.
Roll now!
Take this.
Try harder! My turn!
Freeze.
Ice prison!
Demon Fang!
Here.
Demon Fang!
Searing flame! Reload!
I can carve through armor!
Raging cascade!
Freeze.
Can't get out of this!
In here!
My turn!
I'm only getting searing flame! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Got him! It's all over. Volron. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's...
How can this be? If Alvin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Volron has that crest as well?
And if Volron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign. What the hell are you?
How sweet your ignorance must be.
You resent not being the only sovereign. That's why you're after me, isn't it?
There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength.
Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin?
Sin is for the weak. The powerful care only for domination.
We never asked you to rule. No one did.
What do I care of your wants? You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alvin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants. Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Lightning! Your moment! I owe you one.
You hear it now!
Demon Fang!
I never miss!
Unleash light! Try harder! Not a chance! Blow away!
Here's a healing
Demon
art.
Fang! Demon Fang! You throw power! Demon Fang! You bleed in fight! Demon Fang! Try harder! Now!
Ready and raring!
Unleash
Ready and
lightning!
raring!
Dragon Shell! Demon Fang!
I'll mess you up.
Demon Fang!
Confiscated.
I'm on it! Blow away! I'll run you through! Rain Blast! Unleash
Thunder
lightning!
Flame. Healing circle.
Thanks! Out of my sight! Demon Fang!
Back into the fray. I'll fix you up.
Unleash lightning! Great! Thanks! Sonic
Wind
Thrust!
after
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
Demon Fang! Out of my sight!
Photon blast. Lightning condemned.
Unleash lightning!
I really owe you one.
Demon Fang! Demon
None
Fang!
shall escape my judgment.
Demon
Raging
Fang!
storm. Ray. Swallow this.
Demon Fang! Demon
Here
Fang!
go. I'll heal you all.
Demon Fang! Unleash lightning!
Healing circle.
I really owe you one! First strike! Demon Fang!
He's too fast to keep up with. Then we'll take him together. Rinwell, follow my lead.
Okay.
I'll provide cover.
Raging
dare.
storm.
Blow away!
Eagle assault!
Vanquish darkness by the power of water.
You're mine! It's over!
Gale force. You're mine.
All Demon Fang!
Radiant, I never miss.
Impudent! Demon Fang!
Downfall. Sealed. Into the shadow.
Running
Over the stockpile. Mega ray.
Power the away! Two-headed bird!
Sealed.
Demon Fang!
I'll be saving you. Here.
Demon Fang! All shall bow before me! Eat this! I'll smash you!
Here
Try
comes
harder!
evil.
Now!
Take
this!
roll now.
Demon Fang!
Sleep now.
Lead!
Here.
Try harder! My turn!
I'm out of ammo.
Demon Fang! Unleash lightning! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Swallow
dance!
Annihilation. Mega ray.
Dragon
Raging
Shell!
by the power of water. Celestial storm. Ice prison. Gemini.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Know your place!
I'm on first aid.
Here you are! Blow away! Kneel before your sovereign!
Let the marksman handle this. This one.
Demon Fang!
He's about to attack! Damn it! We need to stop him!
Where are you going?
I am the true sovereign! All others shall be banished!
Radiant here.
Ready and
Radiant here. Raging
Try harder! You pay for that!
Annihilation. Lightning orb. Purge
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
Just what is this?
I'll bring you back to
Blow
life
away.
with this. More where that came from. Resuscitation. Another wall.
They'll pay for
Healing circle.
Demon Fang! Can't move! This is it! Foolish scum!
I'll heal you.
Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind.
Flee! And more of this and I'll burn out!
Dragon
Demon Fang!
Dragon.
That freaking does
I
it!
will show you true power!
Armor won't save you!
Searing flame. Reload.
Here, let me help.
Redact your energy.
Demon
I
Fang!
really owe you one.
Lightning.
Flee!
Again. Seal.
Demon Fang! Die already!
I'm on it.
There!
From.
All shall bow before me!
Not on my watch.
Eat this! I'll run you through!
Ready?
More with that.
Demon Fang! Unleash lightning!
Take this!
All shall bow
I'll be
before me!
next.
You picked the wrong fight!
Radiant here.
Demon Fang!
Here goes. Take this. There.
Wretched worm!
Open.
No!
Everyone together!
I'll shoot him down.
Blow away!
This one's mine. Oh, here.
Blow away!
Far enough!
More for the stockpile. By the power
There you
of
are!
water.
Shattering
I shall be the ruler of all things! Demon Fang!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And ugly in a bind!
Is this it? Not done! Kneel before your sovereign! Demon Fang!
More where that came from!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Sleep now!
This should do it!
I'll be saving you!
Demon Fang! You're done! I am true Goblin! All others shall be banished! Demon Fang!
Lightning Orb!
Run!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Come on now. What do you think you can do?
This guy's still standing?
Victory! The throne! Everything rightfully belongs to me! I have legions of ours who rules over and crushes those who fall at his feet! You are next!
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renis Alma.
So, now we put Shionne's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
Shionne. What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Shion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A Dark Master Core?
Renis Alma!
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
Just what do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Haros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegis hung ominously over our heads, and we knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renis Alma, the present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Dahnans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently.
The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity.
I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Dahnans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. She's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renis Alma. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegis. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't.
you...
It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay? Guess I misread the landing.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the...
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste...
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Dahnans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.